Subscribe to Udofia Animations, where Christian stories are brought to life with deep lessons, real struggles, and powerful truths. In this story, one man's fall may either lead to his destruction or his greatest comeback. Stay tuned, share, and don't miss what happens next.
This man is a thorn in our kingdom. Ever since he began to open people's eyes to the truth, our grip on them has weakened. I've watched him counsel the depressed, pray over the possessed, and lead the confused back to that cursed light. Souls that once danced in our darkness now cling to his words and testimonies like it's their last hope. This cannot continue, brother. We must strike, strategically, ruthlessly. If we destroy his peace, we silence his voice.
You speak my thoughts exactly. I've studied his patterns. He's always praying, always fasting, always covering his family with that divine shield. But no man is without weakness. Even his Messiah was tempted, so how much more this mortal? His strength lies in his unity, his wife, his children, his ministry. If we fracture the family, the foundation will crumble. We can't touch his soul, but we can poison the environment around him.
Then let's begin with whispers. Whisper discontent into his wife's heart. Make her feel neglected, overlooked, second place to the ministry. Let bitterness take root. If we can make her feel like she's competing with God, she'll soon become a weapon in our hands. A house divided cannot stand. And while we do that, let's feed lies to his children. Make them resentful. Let them chase the world, despise their father's prayers. If we snatch the seed, the tree will wither.
A delightful strategy, and while their home burns in silent conflict, we'll stir up accusations in the church. Let some he help turn against him. Plant seeds of betrayal in his inner circle. One little scandal, true or false, can soil a decade of ministry. Let the murmurs grow louder. Let his integrity be questioned. And if he dares to cry out in anguish, we'll whisper again, "Where is your God now?" That, dear brother, is how you break a man's spirit.
But we mustn't be hasty. We need to watch him closely. He's not like the others who fall easily at the sense of lust or the thrill of power. This one is guarded by constant intercession. We'll need to wear him down, slowly. We'll attack his finances, delay his prayers, frustrate his efforts, and make every breakthrough feel like a battle. The goal isn't just to stop him. No. We want him to quit, to question his calling, to doubt the very God who gave him breath.
And when he breaks, when he finally breaks, we'll be there to mock him, to parade him as another fallen warrior. The people will say, he was once powerful, but look at him now. His downfall will discourage others. His silence will be louder than his sermons ever were. That's how we win, not with fire and chains, but with subtle sabotage.
Benjamin. Come. Follow me. Yes. Now sit. Sit here. And rest. Stay. There is no need to go back. This is where you belong. Forever. Stay here, forever. And do not disturb the kingdom of the great goddess again.
It is done. The mighty one who once shook our altars now sits in silence, chained, broken, and forgotten. Look at him, his fire is gone. No more prayers, no more deliverance, just confusion and weariness.
Delicious defeat. We've caged the voice that once called down heaven. Now, we speak, and he listens. His spirit grows dim, and soon, he will no longer resist. From this place, we'll rule through him, twisting truth, silencing hope. Oh yes, we have him now.
Benjamin. You're awake. Thank God. But you didn't pray. You always lead us in prayer when you wake up. Why the silence?
Not today. Let's pray another day. I need to rest. I just had a terrible dream.
A dream? What kind of dream?
I saw myself walking, following a voice. It was gentle at first. Familiar. It led me into a dark place, and before I realized what was happening, the voice changed. It told me to sit down and never rise again. Chains appeared, heavy ones. I tried to move, to speak, but I couldn't. I felt trapped, like my spirit was bound. It was like a prison, cold, silent, hopeless.
That's not just a dream, Benjamin. That was spiritual. Someone's attacking you. The enemy is after your fire, your strength.
I know. But it felt so real. I still feel it. Like part of me is still there.
Listen to me, we can't take this lightly. That dream was a warning, or maybe even a trap that tried to take hold of your spirit. We need to fight back. Now.
Maybe we will pray later, and not immediately. I am still tired. Yes. You know I came back very late last night. I still need some rest.
No. Let's do it now. The devil is already at work. They have chained you and that's why you can't pray anymore. Never. Benjamin, kneel with me. We're not postponing any prayer. We break this now. You are not chained. You are not defeated. The Spirit of God is still in you.
Father, I may be weak right now, but I call on your name. Break every chain. Restore my strength.
Every prison built for your spirit, we tear it down in the name of Jesus. Every voice that led you away, we silence it now. Benjamin, you are free. You will rise again.
The CEO sent for you, Benjamin. It's okay. Thanks. Good day, sir. You sent for me?
Have a seat, Benjamin. Benjamin, thank you for coming. I won't waste your time. I called you personally because this matter has escalated beyond the walls of your department. There are serious allegations brought against you, accusations that, if true, go against the core values of this organization.
Sir, with all due respect, I don't even know what the accusations are. I've served this company with integrity. I've handled every assignment, every staff under me with honor.
One of your colleagues claims you've been misusing your authority, pressuring junior staff, manipulating team decisions for personal gain, and even engaging in inappropriate conversations. Benjamin, these are not small matters. There's documentation, screenshots, voice notes.
What? That's impossible. I don't even talk to people outside official channels unless it's work-related. I've never taken advantage of anyone, never. Someone is clearly fabricating this.
Benjamin, I want to believe you. I really do. You've had a good track record, no doubt. But these are not anonymous claims. The details are very specific. If this is truly a setup, then someone has gone through a lot of trouble to destroy your name.
Sir, may I speak freely? Just a few days ago, I had a spiritual encounter. I saw myself chained in a dark place. My wife and I prayed through it, and I felt free again. But ever since then, things haven't been the same. I know, this is deeper than the physical. I'm under attack. This isn't just about work. This is spiritual warfare.
Benjamin, I don't disregard your faith. But I'm not in the business of spiritual interpretations. This is a company. I deal with facts, evidence, testimonies. I can't clear your name based on a dream or a prayer session. As it stands, I need to suspend you while the internal audit continues. If you're innocent, the truth will come out. But for now, I have to protect the company.
Understood, sir. But please, remember this moment. I will not fight in the flesh. I will let God speak for me. I just ask you. Don't let lies destroy what took years to build.
We'll see, Benjamin. Come in. Sister Ruth. Are you all right? You look troubled. What brings you here?
Elder Matthew. I didn't know who else to talk to. I've been carrying this for weeks. Maybe months. But I can't keep it inside anymore. It's eating me up.
You can speak freely here, my daughter. Whatever it is, we'll seek the truth and healing together. Go on. Take your seat.
Yes. Pastor Benjamin. I think he crossed a line with me. It started small, extra attention, personal messages, asking me to stay behind after services. At first, I thought it was just his way of mentoring me. But then, he began to make me uncomfortable. He'd compliment my appearance, brush my hand a little too long when we prayed, say things that didn't feel pastoral.
You're accusing Pastor Benjamin? Are you absolutely sure about what you're saying, Ruth? This is a serious matter.
I didn't want to say anything because I know he's respected. People admire him. I admired him too. But I felt used, silently violated. And I'm scared. What if I'm not the only one?
This is heavy, Ruth. Very heavy. Pastor Benjamin has been a faithful servant here for years. But if what you're saying is true, it must be handled carefully. And truthfully. Have you told anyone else?
No, sir. You're the first. I trust you. I just want to feel safe again.
Thank you for your courage, Ruth. I'll bring this to the council. But understand, truth must prevail, no matter where it leads. If you are being honest, you have nothing to fear. But if this is false...
It's not false, Elder. I wouldn't lie about something this serious.
Benjamin, after careful review of the allegations and the growing discomfort among staff, the board has decided to place you on immediate suspension. This will be without pay, until the investigation is concluded.
Sir, no evidence has been found. No verification. Just one person's word.
I understand how that feels, but perception alone can ruin reputations and destabilize teams. It's not just about guilt. It's about trust. And right now, that trust is broken.
So I'm to be punished while the truth takes its time?
That's not how I want it to be, Benjamin. But this is business. The organization comes first. I suggest you take this time to reflect. And if you're innocent, may the truth prove it. But until then, you're relieved of your duties.
Hello.
Benjamin. What on earth is going on? I just got a call from Sister Lillian. She said Ruth stood up in a meeting today and accused you of touching her, said you've been harassing her. Is this some kind of sick joke?
So, you believe her?
I'm asking you directly. Did you do what she said? Because people are already talking. The elders are meeting. The church group chat is buzzing with screenshots and speculations. And now this? After what just happened at your workplace?
I've been set up. I just walked out of the CEO's office with a suspension letter in my hand. I've served that place with my life, and someone made up lies against me there too. Now the same spirit is moving in church. And you, my own wife, you didn't even ask me what happened before assuming the worst.
Oh, please don't play the victim card now, Benjamin. If it were one person, I'd doubt it. But two? In two different places? How convenient. Maybe the fire and fasting wasn't enough to keep your flesh in check after all.
Do you hear yourself? Do you even know who I am anymore? I've prayed for people when you were asleep. I've stayed up to counsel broken souls. Ruth was one of them. I treated her like a sister. This is an attack, spiritual, strategic, demonic. And now the one person I expected to stand by me is walking away.
I need space. I need to protect myself and our children from public disgrace. You figure your life out, Benjamin. But as for me, I can't carry this with you. Goodbye.
God. You said you'd never leave me. I've lost everything else. Please don't let me lose you too.
Have a nice day, Mr. Benjamin.
Hello, love.
Don't you dare call me that right now, Benjamin. What is this I'm hearing? Ruth. A member of the church. Sexual harassment? Are you serious?
You've heard already? From who? I need to hear from you one-on-one and not in phone.
That's not the point, Benjamin. People are talking. It's all over church WhatsApp groups. Elders are holding emergency meetings. And you, my husband, you didn't even call to warn me? To explain?
Because I just left another storm at work. I was suspended, without pay. Someone at the office made up lies too. It's like the enemy is coming from every direction. And now you. You don't even ask me what really happened?
Fine. What really happened? You just prayed with Ruth again, and she misinterpreted it? Or were you mentoring her late at night like you did with others? Benjamin, I've stood by you in every season, but this? This is too much.
I have never, ever been unfaithful to you, not in my heart, not in my actions. Everything I've done for people, at work, in church, it's been out of service and compassion. Yes, Ruth came for help, and I prayed with her. But I never crossed a line. I've been fighting spiritual battles, seeing chains, darkness. And now it's manifesting in real life. Don't you see? This isn't just scandal, it's warfare.
Spiritual warfare or not, your name is stained now. My children's father, my pastor husband, the man people once admired, now looks like a predator. I need time, Benjamin. I need space. I can't carry this shame.
Again, you believe them. Without even hearing me out? After all these years?
I want to believe you, Benjamin. But right now, I just can't. Goodbye.
Just like that. Father. I'm at the end of myself. Everyone's gone. My job. My church. My wife. I have nothing left but you. If you don't fight for me, I'm finished. Ruth. I don't even know where to begin. I've mentored you, prayed for you, treated you like a daughter in the Lord. Why would you do this to me?
Pastor Benjamin. I know what I saw, and I know what you said. You always gave me those looks. The extra attention, the late-night calls to check on my spiritual growth. You touched my shoulder too long. You ask too many personal questions. You think people don't notice?
Ruth. That's not true. I reached out to help you. You came to me in tears after services. I prayed with you because you said you were fighting depression and spiritual attacks. I spoke to you like I would speak to anyone under my care. My intentions were pure, completely.
You were respected. You were loved. But sometimes people like you think you can hide behind your position. I may not have proof, but people see things. They talk. And when I spoke up, others said they had suspicions too. Maybe I'm just the first one brave enough to say it.
This is not just an attack on me. This is an attack on the church, on the name of Christ. Ruth, I don't hate you. I don't even want to fight you. But you're being used, whether you know it or not. There's a spirit behind this. I've been under spiritual assault, and now this? Please. Search your heart. What did I really do? Or who is pressuring you to say this?
Nobody's pressuring me. I'm telling the truth. People believe me because they see the signs. Why do you think they're already whispering? Why do you think the elders called you?
I know why. Because the devil is desperate. I've stood in prayer for people like you. I've warred in the spirit for families, for healing, for deliverance. And now the enemy is throwing everything to silence me. But hear me, Ruth. I will not bow. I will not break. You may convince people now, but I serve a God who defends his servants. And the truth will speak. Grace. Can we talk?
Talk about what, Dad? About how you've become the latest scandal in church and at work? Or how my classmates are sending me screenshots and asking if the rumors are true?
I know it's hard. I know this is painful. But I need you to know. What they're saying, it's not true. I didn't do what they're accusing me of. You know the kind of man I am.
I thought I did, Dad. You were the man who preached about integrity, about holiness. You were the man who people called when they needed deliverance or prayer. You were my hero. Now I can't even open my social media without seeing your name with words like pervert and predator attached to it.
Grace, listen to me. There's a spiritual war going on. I've been fighting unseen battles. These lies, they were planted by the enemy to silence me, to destroy everything I've worked for, including this family. But I promise you, before God, I am innocent.
You always say that. Before God, I'm innocent. Well, maybe God should show up and clear your name then. Because right now, it looks like you've lost your mind. Everyone's turning their back on us. Mom won't even eat. The house is tense. You've brought shame to all of us.
I never meant to bring shame. I've only ever tried to serve. But darkness hates light. And now it's attacking everything I love.
I promise, Dad. If you ever try anything weird with me, or even look at me the wrong way, I'll report you to the police myself. Do you understand me? You're no longer the man I looked up to. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Grace. I would never hurt you. I love you with everything in me. You are my daughter, my treasure. I see the anger in your eyes, and it breaks me. But I promise. One day, the truth will come out, and you'll remember who I really am.
I'm going to my friend's house. I need space from all this madness.
Please. Don't let the enemy steal you from me too.
Maybe he didn't steal me, Dad. Maybe you handed me over when you let this mess start in the first place.
Lord. This is more than I can bear. But I still trust you. I don't see the light yet, but I believe you are working. Even in this darkness, you are still God. HM. Look at me now. Benjamin the respected pastor. Benjamin the motivator. Man of prayer they used to say. Now I'm just Benjamin the suspect. The scandal. The shameful shadow of who I once was. They all left. Church? Gone. Work? Suspended. Wife? Silence. Daughter? Ha! She looked at me like I was a stranger. Like a monster. She even threatened me, her own father. Threatened to call the police. The same hands that held her when she had fevers. Now seen as dangerous? But what did I do? What did I actually do? Pray for people? Counsel the broken? Offer encouragement? Since when did compassion become a crime? And you, God. Yes, you. Are you just watching all this happen? I kept myself pure. I turned down money, offers, compromises, all because I wanted to serve you. Now see me, walking like a madman on a lonely street. Is this what your servants deserve? Maybe I really am crazy. Maybe I imagined the dreams. The chains. The voice in that dark place. Maybe I've lost my mind. No. No, this isn't madness. This is warfare. This is hell licking at my heels, trying to drag me into silence. They want to bury me while I'm still breathing. But I won't give them the satisfaction. No. If I die, I'll die standing in truth. Lord. I'm still here. I'm bleeding, but I'm still here. I'm alone, but I'm still yours. Speak. Do something. Or else I'm afraid I'll lose what's left of me. Look at him, roaming the streets like a madman. The mighty Benjamin, once called man of God, now called molester, pervert, disgrace. And we didn't even need to lift a sword.
Just a whisper here, a lie there, and the rest did the work for us. His church? Turned their backs. His wife? Gone cold. His daughter? Ready to lock him up. Ha!
They didn't even ask questions. No one cared to find the truth. That's the beauty of it. His own blood believed the lies quicker than fire spreads in dry grass.
Now he's the one bound, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And the best part? He still thinks his God will come through.
Let him wait. By the time he opens his eyes, there will be nothing left to save. His voice silenced. His faith broken. His destiny ruined.
The altar of darkness wins tonight. Spirits of shadow, rise at my command. Veil the eyes of men, let truth be banned. Let the air be thick with lies, cover the righteous with the traitor's disguise. Demons of silence, spirits of dread, Tie Benjamin's tongue, make his altar dead. Let prayer seem like madness in his mind, may sleep and weakness his spirit bind. Confuse his thoughts, twist every dream, let nothing be clear, let nothing redeem. Let his wife turn ice, let his daughter spit shame, let his name rot before it's cleared again. I summon you, spirit of slander, spirit of fog. Blind the pastors, confuse the flock. Let his light grow dim, let his hope run dry, until he curses his God, or lays down to die.
What's the point? What's the point of all this praying? Fasting? Shouting? What did it bring me? Shame. Humiliation. Isolation. They said prayer changes things. They said the church is a refuge. But where was the church when I was accused? Where were the brethren when my name was dragged in the mud? All of them disappeared. No calls. No prayers. Nothing. Maybe the people in the world were right all along. Maybe it's not about holiness or righteousness. Maybe it's just about power. Raw power. Spiritual muscle. Not this. This turn the other cheek nonsense. Do I even know this God? Why is he silent? Why do the wicked seem to prosper and the faithful suffer? Maybe I've wasted my life. Wasting time. Praying to a God who watches silently while his servants are crushed. There are men in this world who don't go to church, but no one dares touch them. They have protection. They have power. They are feared. Maybe that's what I need now. Maybe it's time I stop being the victim and start fighting fire with fire. Maybe I'll pay him a visit. Just to talk. Just to understand. I need to protect myself. If heaven won't fight for me, maybe I'll find help elsewhere.
And just like that, the enemy's plan is unfolding. Pastor Benjamin, once a burning light, once a terror to the kingdom of darkness, has been taken off balance. His heart poisoned, his faith shaken, his hope almost gone. The devil has done what he does best, twist truth, isolate the righteous, and drown them in despair. Will Pastor Benjamin find his way back? Will light break through the thick cloud of lies? Or will he finally give in and bow to darkness? Watch out for part 2. It's not over yet. Will Benjamin rise again? Or be completely destroyed?